Okay, let's start here. See what we can learn. Oh, Kaiba, if you're still there, did you add me on Steam? I know you were asking about the 2v2s, and I'd be happy to do some 2v2s with you at some point. We can figure that out in a little bit here. All right, well, not much going on here. So the Wasp at least kind of deterred them from attacking us early on, so that was nice. I expand. I guess I expand too early. Because I think I lose this, right? Oh, maybe not. Okay. All right, so that's fine, I guess. Not great. I should have waited. Should have waited a little bit, but we didn't lose it at least. And I think here we're still good. I think we're still good here. They expand into a fourth, and I'm already teching up to tier 3, and they have mortars online already and butterflies. That's interesting. And they're going into artillery and advanced destroyer, because the way our decks are set up with for me and Cosmic here is we are set up to cover each other's weaknesses, so that means we have to play very well coordinated together. And I feel like Theory and Albino are kind of playing their own games and covering their own weaknesses for the most part. They're pretty well coordinated in the sense of their timing. They're timing attacks very well, but they aren't trying to necessarily coordinate their units together as much, if that makes sense. All right, so now Cosmic is teching up. So Cosmic is a little late on the tech up, I think. Oh, he went into a couple dragonflies. Okay, I see. Yeah. That's fine, I guess. Yeah. I think I would slightly prefer the faster tech up time, but I think that's okay. I mean, it's not like that's something that hurt us really or anything, but better to have two independent builds than two builds that are totally dependent on each other. Yeah, in theory, I think the two builds that are dependent on each other could, in theory, be better if played perfectly, but I think that does require more skill and coordination, and it's just harder to do, harder to pull off. So I think you're right in that case. Two independent builds are just a lot easier to do, so it just ends up being better because of it. So right here, we're still doing okay. What did he... Lost a dragonfly there. Is there anti-air? Where's the anti-air? Oh. Wait. Am I blind? Are you guys seeing anti-air? Where's the anti-air? Am I blind? Oh, the heavy hunter. There it is. Oh, okay, the heavy hunter. Oh, okay. Yep. Heavy hunter. I was looking for the recall hunter. I'm pretty sure I don't see a recall hunter in there. He's got some heavy hunters. Okay. So yeah. So that means I need to bring out some Hornets. I think I was probably a little late on the Hornet. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was just too late on things. I need to try to play more, play with more anticipation. But, you know, I think that's stuff that comes in time with more practice, you know? I just wasn't expecting the butterflies to come out super early. And I don't know, maybe that was worth it. I got his butterflies at least, but I gotta protect those hornets at all costs, pretty much. So I think basically what it comes down to is we have to try to really protect our squishy units somehow. But like, I don't feel like we have a lot of ways to do that. Not sure. I think the blinks are just that good. Because the blinks can just go wherever they want to go and jump on top of our squishy units and instantly take them out, you know? And I mean, maybe we don't need to bother with artillery and advanced destroyer since they aren't going into behemoths. But I'm not sure that would really make a difference. I mean, you could go into blaster, but I think artillery is actually a little better, maybe. I don't know. So let's see what happens here. This is the big one here, so. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we just don't need the Guardian Shield too. That might be crazy, I don't know. It might be nice for both of us to have tier 1 anti-air to be able to help out with it. All right, yeah, so I'm definitely pushed up too far here. When do they take these fourths? Wow, so they take that fourth pretty early on. So they take a fourth pretty early here. So Albino takes a fourth, and then Theory techs up. And we probably need to try doing a better timing here ourselves. We need to do a better timing attack here. It's like, we're still okay here, we're okay here. And now Albino is teching up, and he's teching up late. I'm going to be the first one to have my tech online. And so I think I also didn't realize Cosmic was behind on his tech. I thought we both teched up right away. So I think that's also part of the reason why I pushed up a little bit. I was assuming he had his right behind me. And so I definitely need to work on my communication there and work on our timing together here. So now he's got his tier 3 up, and Theory has his tier 3 up, and Albino's going into tier 2, which is seems very strange to me. And again, I think if you just look at the units available to us, I think our units are better. So I think it really does just come down to the positioning here and trying to anticipate their attacks, because they have the faster units. Well, kind of. I mean, I got the Wasp, but Wasp ain't going to do that much. So here I push up a little bit too much, I guess. I think he could have moved his Scorps up a little bit with me, but you know, this was a bit too early for me to push up. I just wanted to get some damage in on with my snipers. And we got to figure out, I think, also like how to attack the map, you know? Where do we want to to go? Do we want to attack on the bottom side, the top side? Like I think we just kept pushing into the top side. I think maybe attacking the bottom side and into their fourth might be a little better. But then they do their counterattack on our second or our natural. And that's pretty tough to deal with. It's a powerhouse team, I know. It was tough. It was tough. They got us good. So here again, like I think we could start pushing up here. But I guess I'm going just a little too fast here. Cosmic is behind me, and I guess I thought Cosmic was maybe going to the top side as well, but we end up kind of splitting up a little bit too much here. I'm putting too much pressure on. And boom. Yeah, that's where we lose the game right there. So that is my fault for sure. Man, I was like completely tunnel visioned on getting those advanced destroyers and artillery. I felt like if we take those out, we just kind of win the rest of the fight. Because I mean, what else do they have, right? They got nothing else. All they have is the artillery and advanced destroyer and the blanks. So I thought I could snipe those, and that would be enough, but I went up too far. But I felt like we had to put pressure on them because they had that fourth. Then they come in with the butterflies. Good timing on them with the butterflies too. I didn't have the Hornets ready again. So yeah, this is where I think it would just be better for us to both go Hornets instead of the Guardian Shield, because at some point we're going to have to move out of our base, and then the Guardian Shield's not helping us really. And even if Albino in theory send in a raid on our natural, like the Guardian Shield honestly isn't going to do anything by itself. So in my opinion, I don't think the Guardian Shield is worth it. Not in this matchup, at least. Like if you're going up against Scorpions and Wasps, then I think the Guardian Shield is probably worth it, but probably not against blanks. The army got split. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't play it too well. We weren't quite on the same page. I don't think my communication was very good either. So Albino is also going into artillery as well. So, I mean, again, if you just compare our units to their units, I think we should, in theory, win this, actually. The only difference is, I think, the blank, honestly. I mean, you could say they have double the AoE damage, I guess, but I think the sniper would eventually overwhelm if we just play it slow and steady, protect the snipers. So I think that's what it would come down to for the most part. Just make sure we got enough Hornets ready. So I guess I don't mind, throwing in the dragonflies because it forces them to make some anti-air as well. So I think that's pretty good. But then I'm thinking maybe instead of the dragonfly, maybe it's just better to go butterfly, because that's the same thing. It's going to force them to make anti-air, but it will at least do more damage if there is no anti-air. The dragonfly seems good, but it's not really going to actually do all that much against ground units, and they're most likely going to have anti-air for it. So I think the Dragonfly in this case is really only there to force them to make heavy hunters, which is good. And we just get caught out too far. Stuff, because we just got a slow army going up against blanks. I think that's what it comes down to. I underestimated the blanks, and I mainly was out of position, and that's what it comes down to. All right, that's cool. Good to know. Good to know.